Rams House TV, 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 Rams House TV. Whose house? Rams House TV. Like and subscribe. Gang, gang. Gang. What's good, Ramily? It's your boy Snoop. It's your boy Jalen. And this is Ramshousetv. What's good?
Good, man.
Ramily?
Ramily, what's happening, y'all?
I'm back, man.
We back with another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Man, sad day, y'all.
Sad day to be a Rams fan, man.
You know, before we definitely go into the unfortunate news today, y'all, we just want y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom.
Yeah, make sure you get all the notifications y'all need, so when we do pop up on y'all notifications, y'all will check in and glued in.
Indeed, indeed.
And hit them like buttons, man. Definitely go our page, man.
Hit them likes, man.
For
Y'all
real.
if y'all don't hit them likes, man, then y'all taking these, man.
Y'all
Y'all taking
definitely taking
L's,
L's.
man. Y'all taking L's.
Come on now.
But let them know, man, what's going on, man, for this episode, Snoop.
Today episode is the breaking news of Cam Akers and Ram news and more. Yeah, that's gonna be the topic for today. You know, unfortunately, training camp is next week, so definitely more will be dropping on y'all way as soon as possible. Okay.
But let's go ahead and start off, man, the video, man, and let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is Cam Akers' season-ending injury.
What?
Now, me and Snoop we held our opinions and our thoughts about this until we actually dropped the video, and we also gonna be going on live as well.
So make sure y'all tune in on live.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to live.
Instagram.
But yeah, man, it's a sad day, man. It's a sad day. If you're a Rams fan, because you lost maybe one of the more promising running backs in football. Yeah. Skill wise, talent wise. I think Cam Akers was something special.
He was.
And yeah, just like that. Today, he suffered a torn Achilles, and he will be out for the rest of the 2021 season. Which means most likely our star running back is gone. So
Finito.
He's gone. So in case, for the people that don't know how important Cam Akers is possibly to this offense, I'll go ahead and let my boy Snoop, man, tell y'all the value of my boy Cam Akers, man.
Man, shout out to Cam. All right, hope you have a speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
Hopefully we'll see you next year, my guy. Get well soon.
Get well, man.
23 himself and 3. Cam Akers was, for this year, was the offense. Cam Akers, this season, he would have a breakout season. The simple fact that the way he finished off last year was excellent. We all knew that Cam Akers was gonna be a stud in this league. He probably had one of the best seasons that he ever had this season. We were looking forward to Cam Akers. He could do it all. We had him lined up with so much opportunities this year, Ramily. I just do not understand how valuable this guy is when it comes to this offense. Okay? Y'all seen it last year.
Y'all seen it.
Okay? I'm a Florida State fan, so I know about Cam. And the way that to see from this breaking news from Cam Akers earlier, from a torn Achilles because he been working out. My God, oh God. Had to hit that. But would have seen a totally different offense this year, Ramily. Let's be real. Would have seen a lot of good, different formations that we haven't probably ever seen before.
It was gonna get real deadly out there.
It was about to get so real to the point that all you're gonna be hearing about is Cam Akers. Because the simple fact that we knew what he was about to be this season. He ready to explode. Come on now. We want to see him with wildcat formations. We probably see him on the slot, jet sweeps, getting first down after first downs, breaking one for a touchdown. But we get this news.
It was a total package, y'all. I don't think a lot of people really understand like what type of. I mean, yes, running back is one of the most undervalued positions in all of football. We all know that.
We all know that, Jalen.
But there's a reason why these guys come in the league immediately and they show out. Is because they know like their shelf life is very, very short. Like they got to make the most out of their opportunities. So with this injury, like it just pretty much just derails Cam Akers at least a year behind. Like I said, it didn't necessarily affect him knowing the offense, but as far as just being, there with the team, actually playing games, like this guy didn't make it to training camp. Training camp is next week.
Next week.
Starting the 25th for rookies, 27th for veterans. He didn't even make it to training camp. So, it's discouraging. Again, we definitely got to get used to now possibly maybe be having a 1-2 type of punch with Darrell Henderson and Cam Akers to now we're back to a committee. And, just to kind of go over the numbers with y'all, man, because Ramshousetv TV definitely crunched the numbers.
Oh, yeah. We always give y'all the real.
Since week 13 of last year on, Cam Akers' attempts went from 6 to 20.
Come on, man.
So that's 14 more carries than, that he got per game, when, down that second half of the, season. Right. And meanwhile, this is coming with inconsistent play with Jared Goff. Remember that. He averaged 92 yards per game over those weeks, from week 13 on to the divisional playoffs. Scored 4 touchdowns, and he broke 130 yards twice. New England and Seattle in the playoffs. He had 645 yards rushing from week 13 through the Super Bowl. So essentially, out of all running backs, even competing in the Super Bowl, he was 4th most in the NFL. So he gave you top 5 production in a span of what? Maybe 2 months?
Pretty much.
2 months. And it's like, like I said, it was the type of production that get our minds off of that Todd Gurley debacle, the Todd Gurley situation. The fact that, like I said, we didn't handle that situation right in regards to Todd Gurley. Could have went a lot better. But, the reason why I go through those numbers is to kind of, piggyback off what Snoop said. He is the offense when it's all said and done. Matthew Stafford is a guy that, yes, he's going to go out there and throw the ball and, make plays with his arm. We are aware of that.
Yeah.
But people aren't aware that the only time that McVay has not averaged 100 yards rushing as a team, we missed the playoffs. So like I said, the running backs are just as important. I wouldn't say in the NFL, but in particular this division.
In this system in general.
In the system, it goes from the system to the team that we play to the coach that we playing for. McVay loves his running backs. You look at the coaches in our division. Pete Carroll, he likes to run the ball. San Fran, we run pretty much the same stuff that San Fran run. Arizona, they like to run the read option. They like to run the ball. Of course, they like to throw the ball as well. But
West Coast offense.
it's a reason why running back, you know, and having that guy is a big difference in this division, because there's not really a lot of good to great running backs. Cam Akers had the potential to be a great running back out of this division, probably the best running back out of this division. So, you know, it just hurts even more knowing that, you know, we had that type of guy. And, you know, no disrespect to the other running backs on the team.
No, ain't no disrespect.
Because you already know we want the funk.
Yeah.
We want the funk. But at the same time, we want the Cam as well. And, you know, the running back committee thing, it works to an extent. But we got to have guys that's, you know, that's willing to run the ball and play to these guys' strengths. Like, you know, Darrell Henderson obviously is a one-cut guy. He just... Once he see a hole, you know, he has to hit it. But at the same time, you know, we had a committee. We had the 2019. I think we averaged under 100 yards.
Yeah.
You know, that's with Ty Gurley, I believe, for the entire season.
Yep.
And Malcolm Brown, I believe.
Yeah, Malcolm Brown.
So.
And Hendo was hurt.
Yeah, Darrell Henderson was hurt. You know, we lost him for the year, but. Essentially, that was going to turn into a running back committee, you know. So, I mean, it's just crazy, you know, how, you know, these injuries happen, and
out
you
of
know,
nowhere.
with a week left
for training camp.
To training camp, and you know,
that's kind of stung the most, because it's like, ooh, you that close to hitting back on the field, getting ready to, you know. Back to business, get ready for week 1, man. Even though y'all people getting ready for the preseason, but it's like, dang, your mindset is like week 1, bro. In that training camp, like.
Yeah, for real. Now I will say that me and Snoop will probably be doing another maybe prediction video, probably towards the end of the off season. Being that it was a lot of different trades and different things that happened, of course, the injuries and stuff like that. So, you know, a lot of things could change. You know, Cam Akers, you know, definitely, you know, changed my opinion slightly as far as how the season may go, because I felt like, you know, with Cam Akers and Matthew Stafford, we was going to easily have a top 5 offense. Easy breezy top 5 offense. You know, but balanced offense, you know, we give Cam Akers, like, I just showed you the numbers. Like, he went from 6 carries a game to 20. From week 13 to his last game in the divisional playoffs. So he was starting to turn into that workhorse. Like, you know, McVay gained more trust in Cam Akers. You saw him in the Wildcat. You saw him doing all different types of things. He can throw, you know. There's a lot of things that Cam Akers can do.
You had him at outside on the wide receiver. And y'all seen the Cardinal game. He caught it.
You know, it's a lot of things that McVay could have did with Cam Akers in his offense. And, you know, like I said, we are essentially going to get robbed of that this year, you know, with the injury bug. And really, you know, we haven't faced a significant injury like this as far as to our team, probably since Cooper Kupp in 2018. Yeah. So, like I said, we bounced back from that to an extent. We got to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, we just got to see what the rest of the guys on the team got to stand, you know, who's going to step up. Darrell Henderson presumably is going to be the starter, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, being that he has the most snaps within the running backs groups. Yeah. And, you know, it's going to be interesting. You know, a lot of undrafted running backs, 6, 7 round pick running backs, you know.
It's time to step up.
You know, and it's also going to be a situation where we're going to see what McVay can do. You know, what type of things they can tuck out for these running backs. Right now, like, you know, now you don't have a guy like Cam Akers who can pretty much do what, you know, all the other guys can do, and, you know, at a more talented rate, should I say, like, but, you know, you got some underrated guys who can probably step in and actually, you know, try to bring some of that load. You know, not necessarily saying they're going to produce like Cam Akers, which I felt like Cam Akers had the potential to be a Pro Bowl running back.
Yes, he was supposed to have a breakout season.
It was written on the wall. You know, like I said, me and Snoop was drafting him in fantasy. That was a foregone conclusion, because I really felt like in his offense he'll be able to have a lot more opportunities, especially given that he was getting the most touches. Exactly. You know, late in games, we're not bringing Darrell Henderson in. We keeping Cam Akers in. Like, some money back, you know, so, you know, that's all I had to kind of, you know, pretty much put out there. With Cam Akers, because like I said, it's a devastating injury. We all know injuries happen, but we just felt like the timing was
fucked up at the wrong time, bro. We be dealing with that, But life and shit happens. Like, goddamn.
Hey.
But, we just had to give it to y'all how we real as possible we can be with y'all, cause it's like we gotta look at the season differently now. You know?
Yeah, you do. Cause a lot of I guess the sports media world, like they considered us as this balanced offense mainly because we were able to run the ball, and we was missing that quarterback that can really stretch teams out. As far as like his decision making and arm, we took care of that, and we essentially had all the pieces there. Like I said, man, we had a running back that can easily carry the ball 20 times a game, get 10 receiving targets, like really be involved.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily having to get, how the receivers doing all the work. We got a guy like Akers that can produce in the run game as well as the receiving game. So it would have made things a whole lot easier for Matt Stafford, And again, I'm not trying to down none of the other running backs that we got, because how I feel about Xavier Jones.
Yeah, it's time for people to step up now.
But, these guys are, in just a matter of hours, these guys have moved up in the depth charts.
Yeah, it's on y'all. Like,
yeah.
And we definitely got now, since it's like that now, Ramily, we have to tune in the preseason.
Yeah, we must tune in the preseason. We will be giving our insight on the preseason as well. Just because of, considering that, like, again, this is one of the things that they always say with us, with us being so top heavy. Not necessarily saying we got a crazy depth, but again, with Cam Akers, now you see where that drop off goes. It goes from Cam Akers to Darrell Henderson as our starter now. Most Ramily wouldn't see that as a big difference, but I do.
They gotta be fucking see the real about it. It ain't all about.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But we wanted to just give our opinion on that. As far as on Cam Akers, to go ahead and lead off this episode, man.
Yeah, man.
Hi, y'all. I am Ski.
High as fuck.
Alright, Ski. So, like I said, man, we got other news for y'all, man. What's up? What else on tap, Snoop?
Now, so people have been wondering about, since Darrell Henderson, since starting and this and then the third, now. There's some running backs out there we probably can snag. Running back free agency, people have been rumouring about Le'Veon Bell. People keep on saying about Adrian Peterson. People keep on saying about, who else? It's backs out there, but what can they bring to the table? If y'all feel like we should get another back,
y'all comment
below.
at the bottom, man. Which running backs, man, should we look into, man? If we are possibly looking to add depth at that position, it's a lot of running backs out there.
A lot of running backs. I just named a few. All right. So how y'all feel about that? Let us know in the comments. And then we have waived somebody, didn't we?
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and segue to that, man, because it brings me my honor to bring this news to y'all firsthand. The Rams have released Simba Webster today, y'all. The guy that loves the phone. The guy that makes no impact in special teams. Like, so this clearly opens up, Tutu Atwell. There's our punt returner possibly. We still got Deshaun Jackson. Again, he still got legs. He can, impact the field position, of course. But those two guys I'm definitely seeing stepping in that role instantly at punt return. So forget Simba Webster. We got plenty of speed. We got plenty of guys that can do this. So, yeah, we don't. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. What else on tap, Snoop?
What else on taps for today's episode? We just wanted to, say what we need to say on this episode, just to see on y'all view how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a big loss.
It's a big loss.
It's a big loss. I don't care if people, we all right. Nah. You can say we all right, but it ain't looking all right.
We just have to see.
We got to see. Man, I think these wins has got to be matter now.
I think this added even more pressure to McVay.
Yeah.
You know, to go out there and prove that he's one of the best coaches in football. Not just best young coaches, best overall coach. You know, because when your guys go down, you know, when, you know, you got all this pressure of making the trade for Matthew Stafford and, you know, some of your young players go down. And like I said, we saw with the Aaron Donald injury last year in the playoffs. Like, you know, when these things happen, you know, you got to have that guy to, you know, to rally the troops. So, and I know McVay capable of it. Yeah. So, he capable of getting the most out of everybody.
He going to.
Yeah, you're going to have to. You know, it's a big year for everybody. Like I said, man, we've been going all in since 2018.
Yeah,
So, you know, like I said, man, you got to reap these rewards, you know, sooner or later. But, you know, like I said, man, preseason.
This is definitely a must-watch.
This is definitely a must-watch, y'all. And I feel like y'all should, you know, definitely pay attention to some of the young guys that's eventually going to have to step into some of these spots because we don't, you know, Cam Akers is out right now. You know, there's no timetable on when he'll be back. Presumably, probably the beginning of the start of the next season, but, you know, we just have to see.
I don't want nobody half watching. Like, nah, pay attention. Pay attention and take notes. Like, because we definitely will.
Yeah, you know, we definitely going to be on it. So, but yeah. Going in on that note, man. I'm Jalen.
And I'm Snoop.
And before y'all, you know what, man? This is already a bad day, man. Whose house?
Brown's house.
Gang, gang.
Gang. And I know it was a sad take, but we want to give it to y'all anyway, man. What's up?
Cam Akers. Breaking free, Cam Akers.
Look at that hustle by Montez.
All the way down inside the opposite 40.
In this tempo. Off the fake to Cam Akers. Goff with time. Hits Akers out of the backfield. Nice move. He's inside the 25 and still going. Akers
used to play quarterback. This time going to run it again up the middle. Inside the 5. Still going. Akers